Hey Ah-mah, hey Kong Kong. How you guys doing? Just wanted to say hi and see how you were and tell you a little bit about what's going on in Cambodia. So work is going well. It's been pretty busy lately because Jamie's coming in July for a few weeks, and so I wanted to take some time off. So I'm doing a lot of my reports and my proposals in advance of that. A lot of the work that I've been doing is trying to raise money for our programs. And I think you guys know I'm working for an education organization, so our programs are things like scholarships so that kids can go to school, training for teachers, training for communities. We also have classes that we run in the different schools to get the kids more interested. So things like sewing classes or cooking classes, or one where they actually get to make ice cream, which is kind of cool. So sitting in the office and writing the reports isn't always that fun, but the best part about my job is when I get to go out into the field and actually visit with the students and meet the communities and meet the parents and see what the conditions are like in these schools, because it's so different than here in the States. I mean, like, some of the things I see in the schools make me laugh but also want to cry. Like a few weeks ago I went out to a school and I was visiting the ice cream program where the kids were making ice cream, and these were all third graders, but when we were walking into the school, I noticed that there were all these really small kids, maybe 4 or 5, and they were all carrying plastic chairs on top of their heads, kind of like this. And I was like, why do they have chairs? And the teachers were explaining to me, because we don't have actual chairs to provide them in school. So all the little kids have to take their chair, bring it to school, and then bring it home every day. So I'm making a lot of friends, local friends, especially people at work. I've been hanging out a lot with them. And one of the fun things together is we get together and cook. And so they've been teaching me how to make Khmer food. And 3 weeks ago, we had a little picnic where they taught me to make Khmer curry, which is a lot like Malaysian or Singaporean curry, except they use a ton of shrimp paste. If I make it again, I probably won't use so much. But it was fun to kind of sit there and everybody's, on the floor chopping and mashing and cooking everything all together. It's the whole cooking thing is kind of fun because it's like an adventure. There are only certain things you can get, so I can't cook my usual things because I can't get things like cheese or certain spices. So I shop really locally in the market, and sometimes I'll go back to Phnom Penh, which is about 3.5-hour bus ride away, and pick things up so that I can cook things I'm more used to. The other day I got some sliced bread and some Kraft cheese, and it actually made me think of you, Kong Kong, because I remember when I was small in Singapore, you used to in the mornings make me cheese toast with sugar, and it would bubble up and be so delicious. And I'm not always lonely, even when I'm alone at home, because of my little cat, Raja. Here she is. Isn't she a cutie? Mwah. So we rescued her in Phnom Penh when my friends Mayumi and Judy came to visit, and she's been growing so fast since then, and she's kind of a biter. So I'm trying to train her not to bite people's hands. What else? Yesterday I cut my hair. Do you like it? Yeah? So today's Sunday. Yesterday my friend Lauren came to town from Phnom Penh, and she just kind of wanted to relax for the weekend. Phnom Penh is a very busy place, but Kg Cham, where I live, is not so busy. So we just hung out and talked, and Saturday morning we made a big breakfast, and my 2 next door neighbors, Elaine and Hira, who's a Nepalese woman, came over and we just hung out. And then Hira and Lauren and I went up to this temple and walked around and met some Khmer teenagers who started talking to us in Khmer. Thankfully, my language is getting pretty good. I study every single day in the morning for about an hour with a teacher, and I've been starting to learn the alphabet, which is so difficult. I'm writing and also pronouncing, and hopefully I'll start to learn to read, except right now I only have the consonants. There are 33 consonants, and then I need to learn the vowels, then I need to learn how to put them all together, so we'll see how fast it goes. So anyway, yesterday at the temple, we were talking to these kids, and then we all went home, and on the way back, Hira told me that she and her husband, who also lives next door, and works at a local NGO. They're going to Nepal in October, and she invited me, so I'm hoping I'll be able to go out there for a couple weeks and visit her family. I hear it's so beautiful there. Yeah, so things here are going well in general. Happy, healthy, making friends. Things at work, on and off, but mostly I'm really, really looking forward to Jamie coming to visit. And yeah, hope you guys are doing well. I love you, and I will talk to you very soon. Mwah. Kisses and hugs, and God bless. Bye.